Ambo,
Hello.
I always thought the first time I'd meet you,
Yeah.
uzongicela I love you.
I love
Emshadweni wami.
I'm shutting. I am shutting.
Yeah.
Ngoba usushadile.
Mese yabo mese kulungile.
Hayi khulileka ngizokuculela.
Ngizokubhuka nje manje proudly ngoba usuzile la.
Ubeke nje imali. Ave thanda
Lo 300,000 wakho ngizowubeka.
Ubeke so 500.
So 500. How's your heart today?
Oh, my heart is. How's my heart today? It's calm.
It's calm?
I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling okay. I'm okay. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling calm. I'm not feeling excited.
Sure.
I'm just calm. I'm in a calmer.
Is it balanced? You feel like I'm balanced?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very balanced. I had a lot of prayer today. Listened to the Jakes and some Sarah Jakes, and yeah, I prayed a lot as well. I felt like I needed some prayer, not because I was coming here.
Oh, because I'm
No, it was not because I was coming here. I just was feeling like I needed to pray, but I pray a lot.
Sure. Interesting. I'll come back to where the balance comes from. Interesting that for the longest time you were branded gospel and then it felt like you left gospel. So people think that when you leave gospel, it means you leave God.
Never. Oh my God, leave God, me. Those are, that is me leaving God. But a genre is a genre. I feel like my experience in music has allowed me to not be grouped into a certain genre or not to be boxed. And I always say I don't like to be boxed. I'm a creative. You know, I recently just released my grandmother's hymns.
Yes.
Because I'm a creative.
Yes.
And ngine-talent nomaskandi ngingacula absolutely anything.
Sure.
Actually, uma ngifaka manje on a beat, I'll also do some dance. Yeah, because I'm a creative.
Yeah.
I create, and it's my gift of what God gave me this gift. So I left joyous celebration, never God.
Got you.
Yeah, I left joyous celebration. It was time.
Kodwa singathi siyaphishiya uNkulunkulu.
Ngeke ayibo mina-ke mina nginabazala ngiyintandane. Mina ngiyintandane ubaba wami uNkulunkulu. I honestly, that's what I know. That's what has sustained me.
Sure.
That's what has kept me.
Sure.
Where would I go?
Sure.
Where would I go?
How practical is it though to surrender your life to God, especially in this modern day and age where people think things matter more than God?
There's no way things matter more than God, because God is the provider of things. So if you know the source, you can never say, how do I put this? It's source where something comes from. Like my body, this body does not matter more than my soul. Because the absence of my soul is the absence of this body.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Fully.
So I need to nurture first what? The soul. Then whatever comes up in my body is because of my soul. You know? But I think just abantu, it's easy to look good and neglect than the source. Going back to your question of the source.
Yeah. Especially celebrity culture in Joburg, South Africa, where it looks good on the outside, but it's falling apart on the inside.
Yeah. Oh my God. I think because I would say a lot of people can defend that by saying that's what people expect from celebrities, right? You're supposed to be this statue or this amazing thing that people adore and they look up to, but that's not the reality of life. That's why, to me, it's very important to have your foundation. Like, who do you speak to? Who are the people who abangazi you? You know, I'm not trying to perform for the public. I'm not trying to show myself amazing or great or doing amazing into the public. There are people in Shalana bafuna bangazi ukuthi ngi right or angikho right. Yeah, I don't believe in that performative persona.
Sure.
That kufuna ningibone njalo. That's why I'm nami nje Spa.
Usisi nje.
Intombazane ngiyambona nosisi intombazane nje it's bad
Yeah.
mangihambela because
Yeah.
I'm a mom. You know, I cannot be performing at home. So I don't believe in that culture of kumele ngibone ngi-right kumele every time. No, I don't do that.
How was that period in your life where you're in varsity, but you're like, ngila kodwa ngikho la. Tell me what's happening in your mind then. What's happening in your heart? Do you feel disconnected from who you are? Or is it a tough period?
Given the context of my varsity life, because I've got, I think, different experiences. I got there by luck, mina. Khona ubaba esontweni, Ubaba Gumede, I will never forget even isibongo sakhe. He was a doctor. He gave me 2.5 or 2.2, I forgot. Ukuthi ngiphase kahle esikoleni. Wathi mntanami hamba uyithengela nje into zokugqoka. Because esontweni I think bengigoye ingubo eyi-1.
Nkosi yami.
So he gave me that money, but I knew that I wanted to go to varsity. And then I went to varsity. Nginaleyo mali registration phela. So you can imagine the experience yami yase-varsity ukuthi ibinjani.
Sure.
Where I don't even have money to get to that varsity. You know? Anginayo memory kahle about my life at varsity. That's why when someone comes to me and say, "Oh, Brenda, we're sit together. AUDW, give na manga wena." Yebo? Because anginayo memory kahle ukuthi ubani bekhona, ubani bengekho, I was struggling kakhulu evarsity. That's why I didn't finish. After my second year, I then came to Joburg.
Do you know sometimes trauma makes us to deliberately forget something? Khona
No.
ngoba kwakunzima ngaleyo ndlela ukuthi angisafuni nokuyazi lento.
Usuke ufuna vele ukuyikhohlwa.
Yes, usuke ufuna ukuyikhohlwa.
Ukuyikhohlwa leyo nto leyo. But you know what's amazing about, not even amazing, you know what's painful about trauma? Ukuthi I can try to forget things, but my body, my body reminds me. If someone touches me in an appropriate way, my body remembers that I don't like someone touching me like this. It reminds me of this. When someone speaks to me,
In a rude
like
way.
ngolaga,
Yeah.
yabona umuntu onolaga kumina, I run away from people. Umuntu wangikhombisa nje ukuthi unolaga. Whether we are a friend, noma uyini, uma unolaga, I run away from you. I move myself from you. I don't want that kind of energy. And as we are talking about that trauma, it's because ngikhule kuleyo environment where there was so much violence, right? As much as I might forget other incidents, but my body remembers. I remember that this tone ingenza ngishivarishe kancane. So I would run away from that environment.
I'm going to start pushing you. A lot of women identify success with partnership, companionship, marriage, and a woman who has the lack of any one of those systems in their life often feels like they are not woman enough. Did exiting a marriage make you feel like I'm no longer woman enough?
No, I actually gained my womanhood,
Sure.
gained myself. I became a better person because I left. I lost even weight. I lost even weight.
All to
I
slice.
like how I feel in my body and
Sure.
in who I am right now than I felt when I was married. I gained so much of myself when I left that marriage. And and also my kids gained their mother back. You know? I'm happier. My kids experience me in the most wonderful way. And I promise you, had I stayed because of the kids, I would have been doing injustice to my kids.
That's a powerful statement, Brenda, because people say I'm staying in a marriage
Because-
that is no longer serving me as a woman,
Yeah.
thinking it makes them a better mother.
No, I don't believe in that. My son is very vocal, Gakulgaz. And my son would, now that we live just the three of us, my son comes to me and say, "Mommy, you look so happy." Like, and he used to say that, Dala, like when I just left, phela manje akusayona into engihetayo ukuthi ngahamba. Like I left.
Bye.
Isidlulile, it's in the past.
Yeah.
We are still a family because
Sure.
we have children, you know, and it's healthier.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are able to see dad in a better light.
Mm-hmm.
Dad who's not shouting at mom. Dad who's not wanting to hit mom or whatever. And mom who's not angry. Mom who's not depressed, sleeping in the room. Mom who's not abusing certain things because she's trying to numb herself. Mom was present. Yeah,
sure.
but so everything is working out. That is because I took that bold step to say, this is not for me anymore. So I'm choosing a different path.
Do you remember that day you took that decision, how it felt?
Yeah. It felt like I was dying. So let me give you a scenario of
Yeah.
what I was going through. I just lost my mom at that
Hayi
time.
ngeke sis. Now nento engako zenzayo.
So
Ukhriba ngapha nangapha.
so bekushona umane
Yeah.
and ngiyabona ukuthi la ngikhona angikho right nami, yabona. But I'm going through a lot. My mom was involved in a very bad accident. So that took about 5 months. I'm going through that. I'm going home a lot. Ngisekhaya enganeni. So when I buried my mom, and then I come back to Johannesburg, something happens at home. I made that decision because I was braver. I was in pain already. I asked myself, how low can I go? How low can I go? Like, I'm already feeling like ngilapha phansi. So let's go lower, you know?
I'm in the grave already.
I believe Gemina in that thing ukuthi once uma ufuna ukuya phambili ne, you need to allow yourself to go down nje in life. Noma ufuna ukuthola amandla kakhulu, don't fight that or that synergy or that thing ethi let me go lower.
Let me retract.
You'll Mawusu papa musuvuka sis uvuka powerful kakhulu,
sure.
you know, and kunendlela izulu esibeka ngayo ukuthi inqaba ngathi uthi mayisuna ufuna amandla iyahlehla kancane. That's what happened with me. I that was the turning point. I was like, okay, ngizoba sad, it's fine. And I was very sad because I felt like impilo yami bengiyipictureile is no longer happening. You know, mina bengifuna ifamily. Manje ifamily ayisekho, it's okay. But I took the decision and I stick by that decision. But it didn't happen overnight.
Sure, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
because I fought to stay. I fought to stay. Yeah.
Did it affect your music?
No, it didn't. In terms of what?
Ukubona uma ungekho right wena, especially as a creative,
Yeah.
it can come across and affect your execution of your work. I'm asking, did that period where you're like, I know my marriage is over, but I'm in denial,
Yeah.
did it affect your music?
It didn't affect my music. It affected me.
Okay.
Because it meant that I have to show up differently.
Got you.
You know, I would perform and I don't remember what I was doing the whole time. Because ngisacabangela inkinga zami enginazo la ngisuka khona. I would do something ngingakhumbuli nami ukuthi ngiyenze kanjani, and that was disturbing to me.
Sure.
Ukuthi I am so distracted. You know, ngalendlela yokuthi ngiye emsebenzini ngiyalwa ngapha ngiyakhuluma undendende and angithandi ukukhuluma kakhulu especially izinto ezilwisayo, you know. So music being outlet. So because I love music, I think everyone who knows me, I love singing, I love performing. So that became an outlet.
Yeah.
So I would pour my heart in, ngicule, and wonke umuntu would be impressed. Imina, as a person, who would feel like, I don't remember really ukuthi angiplananga, like ngumuntu oplanayo, I plan my things, I do, but I wouldn't remember that part. Yokuthi wasiyami. How was that? How was that?
Yeah.
Even though abantu, they never saw that. Yeah.
You're also a person who's not scared to be vulnerable online. Why have you taken people into even your battle, I'd say, with depression here and there? Why have you taken that choice? Because abanye abantu can use your vulnerability against you. Benza ngathi uyahlanya uBrenda yini eloke esivezela lokuhlanya kwakhe.
Yeah.
People can be harsh online.
But other people also are suffering online.
Sure.
So I feel like there is, I was suffering. Let me just first start there. I was suffering. I was diagnosed with chronic anxiety. I've got chronic anxiety. But somehow, because I've been open about it, it meant that I would go and look for help. I'll go to doctors, I'll get medication, so that I don't become a distraction to myself.
Sure.
So the purpose of sharing about my own struggles is to help other people. It's to make, even if I'm not helping you, just so that you know that you are not alone.
Sure.
Because that is the reality. My mother, I was, ngakhula uma engekho right mentally. But I didn't know that uma engekho right mentally. So that created a distance between me and my mother. So that is something that then I became committed to educate other people, to help other people. Behind the scenes, I've got women that I help, that I talk to personally, that write to me on my DM, that I don't have to tell nobody their problems.
Sure.
That we go to the doctor together, we get medication, but we help each other. That is the whole purpose. And anybody who knows me knows how sane I am. I'm very sane and sober.
Yeah.
So I understand when it's my mental, like I know when I'm overthinking.
I'm not okay.
Yeah. So I get to that space where I feel like my mind is racing, literally racing, where I'm thinking about a lot of things at the same time. And I know because I don't have control over that. So I need what? I need help.
I need help.
I need help because I'm very aware of mental health. I've educated myself about my conditions. I don't have depression. I'm even a depression on other moments though. But I was not diagnosed with depression.
Got you.
I'm diagnosed with chronic
Anxiety.
anxiety.
You said there was a